Hi Libra, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Libra, this is a reading for the week of the 3rd of July. And to start with, we're going to look at what's been going on for you, what's the energy you've been in, what's been happening. Then we're going to look at the week of the 3rd of July and see what the challenges might be and what might be coming in around to help you. And Libra, remember these are general, so they may or may not resonate, and that you have free will, so you choose what you do with the information here. All right, so to start with Libra, what's been going on? We've got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So lots of new emotion, new energies here. The Knight of Cups is about love coming in. Now, if you're single, maybe this is a new relationship showing up in your life. But if you're already in an existing relationship, then maybe there's just maybe there's news of a child. Obviously, because these are general, it's not going to resonate for everyone, and it'll be a different story for everyone too. But you know, the Knight of Cups is often the card of love. It's used to be called the Sir Lancelot card. Some people still refer to it that way. And the Page of Cups is a new sort of emotional energy coming in. So it could be love, it could be a news of a child. You might be dealing with a child, which could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It might be that you know you're feeling a new energy in an existing relationship, but it's very lovely energy. It's full of love. It's full of happy vibes. Feels very nice, Libra. All right, so the week of the 3rd of July, given that you're in this happy place, let's see what's going on, what the cards have for you. Four of Swords, the Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Magician. Okay. So this is really interesting because after this beautiful feel-good energy, we're looking at having a little bit of a rest and regrouping, relaxation kind of vibe here, where it's like you're just having a little bit of space and time to contemplate without stress, without sort of thinking, because this feels like something of enormous value for you, Libra, is what I can see here. It's something very precious. It's news of something arriving here that's of worth and value to you. And there's a very strong intuitive energy around this for you. It's like you're really feeling like quite a big energetic kind of connection to the universal consciousness. I know that sounds maybe a little bit out there for some, but the High Priestess is very intuitive. It's very independent and clear and connected. Connected to, the universal kind of vibe and flow, and intuitive. So there's a very sort of spiritual but emotional energy showing in these cards. And from this place, it's like you get very clear about your intention and what you want to create going forward, that you become very passionate and inspired about this, Libra. For some of you, with the Knight of Wands there, you might be actually literally shifting house, shifting home, changing address. But it's something that, the Magician says with your will and clarity of thought, which that Four of Swords looks like it gives you, and the will being, the High Priestess really connecting to that inner feeling here. It's like you then decide to take action, and that's what the Magician does. The Magician says that you've got the resources available to you. Once you get clear in your thinking and clear in your intention, and you take action, you have the possibility to bring into your world what it is you are wanting. So it's like this news at the start, however that's showing up in your life, Libra, then puts you in a place of really sort of almost going, okay, time out everyone. How am I going to deal with this? What do I want to do about this? How is this showing up? And then you get very clear and very inspired, is what I can see in the cards here. If you'd like to share and you want to drop something in the comments, please feel free to. And please like and subscribe. Thank you. All right, so what's the challenge in all this for you? What's the challenge for Libra here? What's the challenge for Libra? Oh, that's a big lot, but one, yeah. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a card that says you sit very still and contemplate. And, you know, it kind of lines up with this Page of Pentacles a little bit too. Pentacles represent something here that's of enormous value, whether it's, you know, monetary, it could be, but it's also about how we feel in our worth and where we place our values, what is of importance to us. Now, the Knight sits very still, and there's a deep contemplation here of, you know, this opportunity and whether it's taking you in the direction you want to go, Libra, whether it's something you want to invest in, whether that's financially or in yourself, whether you want to invest into this. And because it's sitting as a challenge, it's suggesting this is where this challenge sits for you this week, in taking the time to really contemplate what it is you want. Because in here, it also, sometimes one of the challenges of the Knight of Pentacles is they sit too long contemplating and opportunities can pass by. Now, I'm not saying to rush, but that Knight of Wands does have a sense of urgency about it. So you may find that, you know, this time that you get to sit still and, you know, kind of do some contemplation might be brief. And it does feel like quite a big decision or choice here for you. So finding the time to give yourself space to sit quietly and contemplate without letting this pass you by almost. It's a little balancing trick, isn't it? Okay, so what will help? The Four of Wands. What will help Libra, please? Yeah, Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Judgment. Wow. And the Star and the Empress. Okay. Well, Libra, these are some pretty big cards on the table. Now, the Empress talks about mother and mother energy. Might be you in that aspect, but it can also be maybe you're dealing with a mother. The Empress also talks about what's good for you, self-care. So, Four of Wands, for some of you, you know, this is often a card that talks about marriage, weddings, celebrations. It's also a gateway energy. So there's a lot of joy and happiness here, which does seem to be the big thread in these cards, Libra. And the Three of Pentacles says there's a collaboration, there's a getting together with others and creating something that can be of enormous value, which seems also to be the thread in here. There's huge potential sitting here is what I can see in these cards. And sometimes the Three of Pentacles even talks about building a house, like building a home, getting together with a builder and an architect, and which, you know, that Knight of Wands sometimes talks about a new home. So you've got a couple of cards here that, you know, suggest a new home could be possibly showing up here for you as well. I'm not surprised this contemplation's important because it feels like quite a big pivot point, and Judgment would suggest this. The Judgment card is a very karmic energy here of a crossroad, a choice. And it's like you've heard this. You realize the significance of this, Libra. You know this is a big kind of fork in the road for you, whatever you decide to choose. Because this Empress is sitting with the Star. So the Star is, you know, full of hopes and dreams and wishes. And there's a really strong energy here of this is big, it's important for you. For some of you, you might be contemplating marriage. Maybe you already are married and contemplating having a child, because the Empress is that mother energy. You know, maybe this is something you've hoped for, but maybe there's a house shift in here as well. It feels like it all centers around home and family, though, Libra. Um, and because they're general, it may not resonate, or it's going to be a different story for everyone in how this shows up for you. All right, so I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit for Libra, please. Oop. This card's going everywhere. The Tower. Oh, I'm not surprised to see the Tower. This does feel like it's something sudden and unexpected. I don't feel like this is something you'd planned on or thought about. It's sort of like, oh, here we go. And once it happens, you know, the idea strikes. The Tower talks about something that's got the potential to be quite life-changing. The Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's a wonderful energy, again, of being very connected to your intuition and knowing how to build something of worth. You know, in the Rider-Waite deck, one side is Three Pentacles, which is what this is, about creating something from the ground up. And the other side is the Six Pentacles, which talk about our reciprocity, how we give and how we receive, and having that imbalance. And the Nine of Pentacles is a fabulous energy of understanding, giving and receiving. Four of Wands is repeated. Oh my gosh. Yes. Some people, look, if you're already in an existing relationship, maybe you're going to renew your vows or something like that. Obviously, you have free will. You must choose what it is. And I'm just sharing what I can see in the cards. Yeah. Okay. Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. It's an opportunity to heal your heart, basically, Libra, as well, from painful thinking that's caused some emotional heartache, and finding your balance here and understanding what it is that's of enormous worth and value to you. That Ace of Pentacles is being held as a very precious gift, an opportunity here. And it's an opportunity of moving forward with beautiful love, energy, and, a big crossroad choice. Okay, have a fabulous week. That's it from me. Bye for now, and I'll see you next week.